Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at this cool knife here. At its youngest, it would be 88 years old. Really cool design on this knife, really cool covers on it. Just a really nice piece of history here. And if you'd like to hear more about it, go ahead and check out the video. Hey, welcome back to the Fortified Castle, and hi to all my viewers. And I got a really cool knife here, and you probably never guess what this knife is, but I have some contemporary knives here that are contemporaries of this knife, and also the history of this knife. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit today, and I'm looking for my ruler. I don't need my ruler. Never mind. Anyhow, I'm losing my mind. I'm having a hard time today making videos. I got a bunch of them to make, and man, I'll tell you what, the mind is just not in gear. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so this is an Imperial knife. That's kind of incredible. Doesn't look like your normal Imperial knife, does it? I think I got one here. Yep, I do. This is an Imperial, kind of cheap looking, and you get those shelf back covers on there. And this knife has no shell back covers and is really well made. And so that's kind of unusual. And it's 3 3/4 inches long, and they call this a teardrop jack because you have kind of a pointed end here. When you look at these teardrop jacks, some are actually pointed, some are more rounded than others, but they typically will get a little wider here, and you see how this comes down and then flares out right here and gets a little wider. Okay, my camera is not working for some reason. Hold on. Okay, maybe that'll work. I shut all my programs down on my phone. The frame was kind of freezing on this. So anyhow, this is a teardrop jack, and we open her up right there. You can barely see it right there. This is an Imperial Providence, spelled out, Rhode Island. And that puts a date of this knife between 1930 and 1936. 1936 is when Imperial went to these shellback designs where they just crimped on a piece of sheet metal. You can see it's crimped right there. They just crimped on a piece of sheet metal, and very inexpensive to make the knives that way. This is a traditionally made knife. So you have pinned covers here, pinned bolsters, made the traditional way, liners and dividers, and even the shield on this is pinned, so that's a pinned shield on that. Really nice example of a Imperial knife, old one. Listen to that walk and talk. Do that again. Authoritative, very nice. Nice transitions there. The springs are down. That's probably not unusual for a really old knife. So this knife could be from 1930 to 1936. Again, really nice transitions there, and a really nice knife. A lot of wear on this blade, but still nice knife. And the other knives are on here just as an example. So I just wanted to show you this Imperial next to a case. That is a case USA 1970. It's a 10 dot. And really nice, nicely made knife. And you can see very similar to this knife right here. If we look at a Schrade cutlery, this is a Schrade cutlery from first half of the 20th century. Oh, no snap on that one. This one's weak too. Got a little bit of snap there. But really nicely made knife. And when you compare it to this, it looks just as nice. Look at that. Pretty nice. And again, this is a Robertson. This thing's kind of getting to be a star. It's been a couple of videos lately. But again, you look at these knives. Very similar construction. You see how the bolsters are rounded over towards the back spring, and you see that here with the Imperial just as well. Really nice smooth termination to the back springs there. Look at that. So Imperial early on made a really good knife, and this is a fantastic knife. I don't think this is celluloid. I think it's bakelite. Has some reflectivity there to it. Pretty color. But yeah, smooth across here. Really smooth. Nice rounds on it. Nicely made knife and a nicely finished knife. Now if you look down inside here, I don't think we can, yeah, we can get it. You can see down, it's kind of, sorry I cut my camera off. You can see it's kind of rough in there. So Imperial, I don't think I've ever seen them mirror polish the inside of a knife. Kind of rough, and they kind of did that all along. I think that was pretty smooth. The kick area there. See the top square on the other side. Can't get any light in there. There we go. So yeah, just a nice knife. I wanted to share that with you all, and hope you enjoyed that. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the support you give the channel.